Greetings, Erongo Talkers. Welcome to another show of Erongo Talk. We welcome you to Swakopmund's athletic sports stadium, where a lot of big matches take place, athletics, soccer, sometimes rugby. We've got all kinds of regional sports happening here, sometimes international sports. So it's got one of the best starting tracks in the country. There are plans to upgrade it, to maintain it, or to revamp it, so we're looking forward to that. Today we will bring you the tides, we will bring you the weather, we will have an interview with Quinn Reddig, who is Namibia's youth Olympic archer, and she will share her journey in the sport of archery, and we will bring you the news, so stay tuned. And now for our first story. The Walvis Bay Swakopmund Stadium will play host to a boxing event on 28 May, which is expected to produce thrilling bouts as Matthias Heita is set to defend the WBA Pan-African title against Jonas Matthäus. Heita, who claims to be a man of few words, says his fists will do the talking on that night. This is after Jonas Matthäus promised war on Heita in his quest to dethrone his opponent. Heita holds a record of 7 fights and 7 straight wins in his professional career, while the most experienced Jonas Matthäus, or the more experienced Jonas Matthäus, has fought 19 fights, winning 14 and losing 4 with 1 draw to his name. Matthäus, however, still feels that he is going to put Heita's formidable record to the test in Walvis Bay. Promoter Nestor Tobias is also inviting fans to come in their numbers at an event sponsored by MTC and PCT Bet. Tobias remarked that the quality on display promises to provide enough entertainment. The event will see other undercards, but that is to be announced at a later stage. MTC and PST Bet have reaffirmed their commitment to the event, stating that they are proud to be part of such an engagement. VIP tickets will sell for $200, while ordinary tickets will cost $50. And now for our next story. 50 men and women between the ages of 20 and 68 and from 26 countries are currently racing through the Namib Desert as part of the Namib Race 2022. The journey of 250 kilometers through desert terrain started at Walvis Bay last Sunday morning and will conclude tomorrow at 9 o'clock, when the four front runners will cross the finish line at Tiger Reef in Swakopmund. Racing the Planet is the race organizer behind the 4 Deserts Ultramarathon series, a unique series of foot races that take place over 7 days and some 250 kilometers in remote, stunning and culturally rich locations around the world. Competitors must carry all their own equipment and food, but are provided with water and a place in a tent every day. They are also supported by professional medical and operations teams. The 4 Deserts Ultramarathon series encompasses the Atacama Crossing in Chile, Gobi March in Mongolia, Namib Race, which is Namibia, and the Last Desert, which is the Antarctica. There is also a 5th Racing the Planet Ultramarathon, a separate series that moves to a new location each year. This year it will be Lapland in Finland. Past race locations include Vietnam, Namibia, Australia, Jordan, Nepal, Iceland, Madagascar, Ecuador, Sri Lanka, Patagonia, New Zealand and Georgia. Since the inaugural Gobi March in 2003, 67 races have been staged in 17 countries, with 10,000 individuals from 100 or more countries taking part in one or more races. The race will take the participants across the dunes, gravel plains, rocky area, beaches, salt pans and riverbeds, as well as the Moon Valley. 4 people are set to complete the 4 Deserts Grand Slam, and 7 people are going for the 4 Deserts Grand Slam Plus. En nou vir ons laaste storie. Haar kroon as Voice of Namibia het vir Lynn-Marie Coetzee deure oopgemaak. Die bekende musiekvervaardiger en sanger Erongo Talk het haar talent raak gesien. Coetzee is in 2021 as wenner van die sangkompetisie aangewys nadat sy die vorige jaar tweede na Haiku Doodens geplaas is. Ek het gesien daar was 'n kompetisie en Lynn-Marie het gewen. Ek het 'n liedjie op Facebook gesien wat sy gesing het. Dit was net sy en 'n klavier. Ek het gedink sy het regtig 'n baie goeie stem, vertel Ludik, wat in Namibië groot geword het en nou in Suid-Afrika gebaseer is. Hy sê die nasie trots het hom die hupstoot gegee om die jong sangeres te nader. Ek is natuurlik baie lief vir Namibië en kyk altyd waar ek Namibiërs kan help. Beide partye kan nog nie veel oor die enkelsnit vertel nie, maar Coetzee verklap dat dit van haar gebruikelike styl afwyk. My liedjies is eintlik sag en sentimenteel, maar die nuwe snit is bietjie meer danserig. Dis iets nuut. Ek het nog nooit so iets gedoen nie, maar dis waar die mark nou is, sê sy. Coetzee sê egter die nuwe styl sal nie haar styl verskuil nie, en dat haar identiteit in die enkelsnit gevind kan word. Coetzee het haar debuut in die musiekbedryf met haar enkelsnit The Fool gemaak. Die liedjie, vertel sy, is gebaseer op 'n jong liefde en hoe mens jou teen 'n geliefde se foute en tekortkome kan blindstaar. Volgens Coetzee is die presiese datum vir die enkelsnit se vrystelling nog nie bekend nie, maar sy is gretig om dit so gou as moontlik die wêreld in te stuur. And that brings us to the end of today's news.
Hi viewers, so I'm joined by Quinn Reddig, our Olympian star, our own Namibian, onze eie trots. How are you, Quinn?
Fine, and you?
I'm good. Quinn, before we head right into what you're doing here today, can you just tell us a bit about your journey? When did you join archery and why did you join archery?
I joined archery when I was 6.
6 years. How long was that ago?
It's now 14 years of
14 years,
shooting, yes. And it's because my father did it, and then my brother and me, and I was inspired through them. So it's a family thing, it's really close to my heart, and I don't think I'm ever going to stop.
So from here, it's just shooting, shooting, and shooting. You were part of the Youth Olympic Games back in 2018. How was that journey for you, and what did you learn from that, competing with other people?
The journey was intense.
Where was it?
Buenos Aires, yes. And it was lekker, it was fun. I learned that everyone is actually the same, everyone is on one planet, competing the same, and actually encouraging one another and lifting them up to do it.
Yeah.
And everyone is actually one big family, especially in this sport. Yes.
If I can ask you, what, with regards to now the skills, I mean, like you guys all practice on different grounds and you come together for one spot. How would you say, compared to your way of shooting or how you learn, how would you say it's different from the others?
From the compound?
Yeah, from the rest that you're competing with. What did you learn from them? What skill did you learn from them?
Okay. It's really different from them to us. Because they do it competitively, they do it as a work, and we do it as as a
hobby.
and as a sport, and because we're passionate about it, firstly. And then what I really learned about them is that it doesn't matter if they do it professionally
Yeah.
or not professionally, they still do it with the same passion as us. So we are all equal, and it's actually just having a big family that you can trust.
Definitely.
Yes, so it's building on every ground with everyone.
All right. So you're part of the Archery Association Namibia as well. Okay. Tell me, what have you planned or what have you lined up for this year? But before you answer me that, what were you doing here today at the Swakopmund Archery Club?
Okay, I was competing today in the Valentine shoot.
Ooh, Valentine's is coming. Oh, it's already here. It's the month of love, right?
Yes, of course. Yes. Yeah, so I'm just practicing all the way, seeing what I can do this year because I am doing an apprenticeship. So it's work and archery, and it's not the same as with the school because at the school you had like half days,
Yes.
and the other half of the day I was completely practicing the whole day. And now you have to compensate between that.
Between that
Yes, so I'm starting to kick off my archery career again.
career. Woohoo. Well, where are you doing your apprenticeship and for how long will that be? Can you just tell us a bit about that?
I'm doing my apprenticeship at Sebastian Klein Goldschmiedemeister. That is a goldsmith here in Swakop. I'm currently in my second year, and I think there's 3 more years of going. It's
Yeah.
4 years apprenticeship. So we'll see how that goes, everything.
Oh, nice. And so you'll be doing the apprenticeship, and other than that, you'll be also taking part in the tournaments or any matches that will be taking place. When is the next one?
Next one is Independence Shoot. I believe it's in winter.
Looking forward to that. Are you?
Well, if I can go, by all means, hands down, looking forward to it.
Okay. And Quinn, as you said, for countries for countries like Namibia, it's a hobby. It's not really, like you said, it's not work for the rest of the people when you went overseas. Any aspiring message to the youngins, to a 6-year-old back 14, take back 14 years now, that would, like to start archery? Any encouraging or aspiring message to them as to why they should see the need to join archery?
Well, from lots to say, I can only say if you want to do it with all the passion in your heart, do it completely with everything you've got, and love every second of it, because we're not actually against each other, we're with each other, and it's the biggest family you will ever have.
Thank you. Anything that we can expect from you, Quinn Reddig, yourself? For the year.
For the year, to achieve,
Achieve, and shoot until you are happy and content with what you want to achieve.
yes, be the happiest person you can be.
Thank you so much, Quinn Reddig, for joining us.
Thank you.
Adam Tas is coming to Windhoek to help build a brighter future for education. Join us at the Sounds of Caring concert at Windhoek High School Vechkop on 20 and 21 May, where he will be performing with Von Arends and Rian Smith. Tickets cost $200 Namibian and are available via eticket.my.na. All proceeds go towards the African Child Development Trust.
Hi there, this is Rian Smith, and this is...
And Django.
And today's lesson about how to get the most out of your live performance and bring the vibe. Today's lesson is about being in the moment. Live the moment. Live the music. Live the music.
And now for your weather. Sunset at the coast will be at 33 minutes past 6 on Friday, and sunrise will be at 24 minutes past 7 on Saturday. Fish Bay will have a maximum degree Celsius of 23 on Friday, and for Saturday a minimum of 11 and a maximum of 20 degrees Celsius. A 19 knot south-southwesterly wind will prevail. Swakopmund will have a maximum degree Celsius of 21 on Friday, and for Saturday a minimum of 11 and a maximum of 19 degrees Celsius. A 17 knot south-southwesterly wind will prevail. Henties Bay will have a maximum degree Celsius of 20 on Friday, and for Saturday a minimum of 12 and a maximum of 18 degrees Celsius. A 15 knot south wind will prevail. Arandas will have a maximum degree Celsius of 30 on Friday, and for Saturday a minimum of 8 and a maximum of 25 degrees Celsius. A 11 knot southeasterly wind will prevail. Usakos will have a maximum degree Celsius of 31 on Friday, and for Saturday a minimum of 7 and a maximum of 29 degrees Celsius. A 9 knot north-northwesterly wind will prevail. Karibab will have a maximum degree Celsius of 29 on Friday, and for Saturday a minimum of 6 and a maximum of 28 degrees Celsius. A 9 knot north-northwesterly wind will prevail. Omaruru will have a maximum degree Celsius of 29 on Friday, and for Saturday a minimum of 5 and a maximum of 29 degrees Celsius. A 9 knot north wind will prevail. And that concludes your weather.
And that brings us to the end of today's show, and we are so grateful that you could join us. If you want to read more about our news or other stories, you can go to our website at erongo.com.na. You can also go visit us on our Facebook pages, and we are also being broadcasted on platforms such as GoTV and NTV on DSTV. The channels are below. And for those who want to share their news with us or give us news tips, you can either email it to the below address, or you can contact us on the below number. So we will look forward to hearing from you, and we're also looking forward to you joining us in our next program. Take care.
Longer than I thought. The smell is stronger, cheap food than alcohol. My heart is not in a place of calm, but I think I've known this all along. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. My faith is lost, 'cause I don't know if I'm deserving of a second chance at love. So I shout to the heavens, can you hear me? When I scream all of my lungs out on my own. In the corner of my eye, I can see a familiar face, recognizing mine. Sitting on a pavement in the middle of the night. I don't know if I can hide the kind of voices in my head that pushes me to ask if your soul can dance with mine. If your soul can dance with mine. Would you be my lover, honey? When you hear me cursing in my sleep, I don't mean to bother you. On your sidewalk counting sheep, all kinds of colors that I see. When you flash a nervous smile at me, we can speak of faith on the border post that no one cleans love. I'm not here to judge your God, nor am I here to judge you. Can we agree to disagree? Well, in the corner of my eye, I can see a familiar face, recognizing mine. Sitting on the pavement in the middle of the night. I don't know if I can hide the kind of voices in my head that pushes me to ask if your soul can dance with mine. If your soul can dance with mine. In the corner of my eye, I can see a familiar face, recognizing mine. Sitting on a pavement in the middle of the night. Well, I don't know if I can hide the kind of voices in my head that pushes me to ask if your soul can dance with mine. If your soul can dance with mine.